Hello. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today we're going to be discussing a little bit about the announcement that were done in the live stream 5 days ago. We are going to be taking a look at the new game mode, the Furion set. The new game mode does not bring any pyroxene rewards, so in that sense it will not affect the quote-unquote economy of F2P players. Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at the new game mode, the Furion set, and discussing the news that were announced 5 days ago in the live stream. I hope you're having a great day, and let's get into it. So, this new game mode is pretty hard. I've been slowly working my way up. It doesn't bring any pyroxene rewards, but it brings with it a new type of reward. It's a new currency that you use to upgrade your students. Oh, thank you. And this new currency allows to upgrade the student stats after they reach level 90 and 5-star rating. In the video released initially for this mode, there were two abilities I did not mention, and it's because up to that point in stage 24 in tier 1, they were not really relevant and they were not, the boss doesn't use it at all, so it didn't came to my mind to mention them. But these two abilities are quite annoying. I'm still trying to figure out how they work properly, but the first one is this one, and it has to do with a skill the boss will use. There are two balls, one blue and one red, and they will trigger depending on the level of ATG bar the boss has. And it will increase the damage we deal to the boss, but the blue one we cannot attack and the red one we can, and when we attack it, it will pop and it will deal AoE, but I haven't noticed too much of a difference when you hit the boss with it and when you don't hit the boss with it, so I'm a little confused about this one ability. And this other one is just the description of how the Thunderbar works. Hello. Raid created to create even more distance between F2P and whales. Yeah, I had the same feeling, to be honest, because these rewards, this currency, it's super hard to get your hands on, and if you don't have the power to push farther than stage 45, you're going to be not getting any, because you don't get any in tier 1. So if you do tier 1 up to stage 24, you're getting no currency to upgrade your stats. And then in this tier, in tier 2, you get some, I think at stage 35 or something like that. But yeah, you will get one pack of each, which is enough for 4 upgrades, but you can upgrade the stats up to 25 times. So if you really want to upgrade your units, you need to at least get to, I would say 75 is the minimum. 77 would be good, and after that is just whale territory. Thankfully, the last tier does not have any of the currency for upgrades, so you only need to clear up to tier 4. But this is still super hard. Someone in the comments mentioned that the current meta team for tier 100, tier 4, it's pretty much the same that is being used in lower tiers, because he described this team exactly. And but I don't know. In my opinion, like, this game mode is really investment heavy. You need 10 students, and if you don't have effectiveness buffs, you're going to be struggling a lot. For example, I don't have Akari, New Year Akari, and I'm struggling a lot with damage. And the other issue with this mode is that you don't have mock battles. So if you get into a battle and you clear it, and you rented a unit, that unit cannot be rented again, but that is not specified anywhere. And when you rent a unit, you pay 0 credits, so you don't imagine that it will be limited. I guess they are not making you pay for the rental units because you can potentially rent up to 24 times, because each tier is 24 stages. But it still feels a little bit bad. It's a little bit confusing when you see zero credits and then you have that unit blocked. This screwed me up a little bit because I was slowly crawling my way up in tier 2, and then I rented a New Year Kayoko. I cleared the stage thanks to the damage she gave me, but now I cannot rent it again. And yeah, I'm lacking the damage because I don't have her. The other thing that is a little bit problematic in my opinion is how much the difficulty goes up from stage to stage. I want to ask how many rental students you can have in a team. Is it 1 or 2? Is it only 1? I also thought it would be 2 because you have teams of 10, so it would make sense that they allow you to rent 1 more, but you can only rent 1. Another thing that I have noticed about this game mode is it's really timing heavy. If you do stuff in the right time, you will deal a lot more damage than when you miss. But the issue is that you have very little room for error, especially when you're like a little bit down in power. You have to be like super precise. For me to clear the previous stage, I did stage 41. For me to clear stage 41, I had to do a perfect clear, and I did it with like 45 seconds to spare. It was a really good clear, but stage 42 has been impossible. 1, because I cannot run Kayoko again, and 2, because the difficulty ramps a lot. I asked to my guild to put Kayoko, but I don't know if anyone changed it because they are all Japanese, so they are probably sleeping. Yeah. If this person gets in the stream, he can ask him maybe if he has Kayoko. He's a member, he's a subscriber of the channel and usually watches the stream, so hopefully I can get to rent his Kayoko. When it comes to Tsubaki, I cannot tell you really how impactful she is because I don't have access to a good one. This one didn't help me at all. 53%, even if it's for everyone, is not too much. I was doing more damage just by boosting my Wakamo with Himari. So before we get into the run itself, I want to ask, what is your opinion on damage type student to bring and what type of student should you bring to the fight? Okay, so this boss is weak to mystic damage, so you are going to be using blue students. Because of how the Thunderbar mechanic works, you want fast attackers, and if you can have attack speed boosters, they will benefit you greatly. But you also need a lot of damage increases and survivability. So for example, Atsuko is maybe the best tank for this because she will keep your team alive. She will also heal the obelisks. Because of how big her AoE is, she can heal like everything in the area. She will barely reach both obelisks, which is great. but you have to be very careful to not move her with a reposition. Wakamo is good because she has flat damage that I don't feel it's affected by the debuff if you ever miss dodging the Thunder Circle, but I may be wrong on that, but I haven't felt like it gets reduced. But her damage is great and you can stack it really fast. Isuna is really good, so using both for me has been like a blessing because they can keep the Thunder Bar relatively on check, but it's still a little bit iffy. So I would advise, like, if you can have like an attack speed support, like in your specials, some people is using Hifumi because she offers 17% attack if you have her at level 10 here. Hello, welcome, I hope you're doing great. Wakamo is also good for her normal. Yeah, it's true. Wakamo is really good for her normal too, especially when you get her unique accessory, it gets a buff. Here. Yeah, exactly. Hifumi offers attack speed, which is good for Isunas. Yeah, exactly. So this is the new upgrade system. You can find it here, beside on the side of the stats, and it will allow you to increase attack, HP attack, and healing power. Like, what you get for clearing up to stage 35 is enough to get to level 8, but the max level is like 25, so it's not too much and you still need to spend a lot of this. These materials are the same that you require for the level skill ups, so each character will need different materials. Like for example here she uses these ones, like everyone uses the same they use for skill ups. So another thing before we get into the TFS, next week we will get Peroro. It's just the regular raid, not Great Wars, so that should be relatively easy. I'm wondering how many whales will like destroy that raid with the new stats ups if they use them on the units for Peroro, because I'm guessing most people is gonna save those and use them for the units for Gregorius that is coming on a Great Wars version. Unfortunately, I don't have much of the fast attack students other than Wakamo, and I'm still around tier 4 equipment. I don't think I will be able to tackle this boss. I mean, do you play in JP or in the global version? Because if you play only in the global version, this is pretty far away, so you have still a lot of time to improve and like to get your characters ready for it. But if you're free to play, don't worry too much about it because there is no Pyroxene rewards, and it's just it's a power check. This game mode is a power check. I'm still on global, so I will probably have some time to prepare. Yeah, exactly, you have time to prepare. Like, this should be over 6 months away. Like, yeah, it's pretty far away because we still need to get Kurokage in global, and that's like 4 months away probably, if not 6. So yeah, this is like 8 to 9 months away, if not more. Hello, Hanae Christmas is useful here. I don't think so, no one has been using it. From what I've seen, no one is using Christmas Hanae. It may be related to her cost, or maybe she's just too slow to be efficient in this game mode. Also, like, everyone is using Atsuko and Kokona for healing. Kokona for healing is also for discounts. What does Christmas Hanae do? So Christmas Hanae, her EX skill cost 5, which is quite a bit, and she provides healing over time in a relatively big area for like 1 minute, and then there is like she gets bonus healing for each Holy Night stack or something like that. She gets some stacks and she gets extra healing, but the base healing on her EX is so low, it's like 13 or 15%, something like that. And with the stacks you can get to how many it is, like 15 stacks, so let's say extra 10% more, so like 25% of her healing or 23% of her healing, about something about that, around that, for 60 seconds. She also has a healing on her normal. It's on a relatively decent cooldown, but it's still like not like great. And her UE also gives her healing, if I recall correctly. I don't know if I have her on my JP account. She's a special, isn't she? I think she is. Yeah, I don't have her here. I think I have her on the global account. I guess her healing is just not enough, and you need her heavily invested to work, but you probably have better alternatives. Yeah, the thing is that Atsuko gives you more than enough healing. Kokona can be your like emergency heals. It's really cheap, and she also gives you discounts for your EX, so you have a form of Axel in Kokona. And yeah, like Hanae doesn't really bring you too many benefits. Atsuko is just better. Onsen Shigure has been pretty popular in this game mode. I don't know if she's the GOAT, but she's pretty popular. Like, for example, in this like now I search for clearing teams and no one is using her, but if I reset, I'm pretty sure, yeah, she will show up again. Like, yeah, she's pretty popular, she shows up often. But one thing I have been noticing is that most of the people that uses Shigure is not using Atsuko. So in the end you don't need Shigure, you can do Atsuko or Shigure, either or is pretty much the same. The server outside of Japan received Ako and Iori banner, something that didn't make any sense right after I was forced to buy the selector ticket for Ako. Feels bad. Hello, welcome. I'm doing fine, thank you. Does any of you play in JP, and have you been trying the TFS? How do you feel about it? Because honestly I feel like this is going to be like this will create a gap. Like, free to play was fairly competitive, but this mode is going to be the gap maker for me. I'm also curious for Gregorius Great Wars that is coming on the 17th of April. I unfortunately stopped JP for now, but it seems a bit too problematic. Yeah, this game mode is super fun. The music is super good. I really like the Furion Set game mode. I think it's great. It's really smooth. I thought it would have like optimization issues because of the load, the increased load, having 10 students on field, but it's really well done. The only issue is that it's really investment heavy. Like, there is no way around it. Like with other modes, you can figure out stuff here and there, like replace 1 or 2 units, but here it's not a matter of replacing units, it's a matter of having enough units. I think the mode is good either way, the gap is not a real issue. Fortunately, the increase in status that these items will give you is very little, it's something like 5%. You have to use many units, yeah, you have to use 10 units, 6 strikers and 4 specials, and you don't get to use a second team, you have to do it in one go. By the way, Sherlock, I got Yuka very early and I have enough for Ako PT. What do you think I should do? For some reason this time global banner rotation didn't that JP did. Yeah, exactly. Like I could have in the Kazumi Ichika banner I covered the reruns that should come around the same time, like really briefly, but this Ako Iori rerun was not in the books, like anywhere, so I could not put like a note on it. When it comes to pulling for Ako right now, I don't know, like if you don't plan to pull for Kazumi or for Ichika, and then you don't plan to pull for anything until Kikyo, I would get Ako, but on the premise that you save for Kikyo from now on. But if you plan to get Kazumi or Ichika and then you want to get Kikyo too, you cannot get Ako now, you will not have enough. I checked wiki and I saw JP banner 2023 didn't include Ako and Iori banner rerun. Exactly, yeah, I also found the rerun order and it was Ako Iori was not in there. I don't plan on summoning anything else until Kikyo, yeah. Okay. You should be able to save enough for Kikyo, but I cannot guarantee that. You have to be very careful with that. That's good, more stunts to build, more variations in team, more options for using, building old, non-meta units. Yeah, exactly, like this game mode, it also brings some life to like less popular units. For example, and some people disagreed with it, but I think that Guide Tsubaki outside this game mode is useless. She will not see any use outside this game mode. But in this game mode, if you max her, she's probably the best special support for attack bonus you can get, because she's not competing for Axel with Himari, and you can use, for example, Shiroko for Axel, and you will give 70% or something like that to everyone, which is a lot. The problem with game modes like this is that they will make students specifically for these modes. You must clear the same raid 100 times. Okay, so on the students specifically made for this, it's something that they have always done. Like if you look, for example, at the past, when they released Gregorius, before Gregorius we got Summer Saki, Summer Miyako that were built for this. For Gregorius. Also we got Rumi and Mina that were built for Gregorius, and we got Minori that is like built for Gregorius. So they always plan ahead for the game modes. Like Summer Amy was like, she was also like made for this game mode. I don't think it's like any different from what they have done in the past. The issue is that now you really need to have a lot of students to do this. Torment was like this in a way, but you could skirt around some stuff. In this game mode, no. When it comes to clearing the same raid 100 times, no, you don't need to. You can go straight up to the last stage of every tier and skip all the stages. For example, in tier 1, I went straight to stage 24 and cleared the whole tier in one go. In this tier, I went straight to stage 35 and then I skipped to stage 41, so I didn't do like from 25 to 35, and then I didn't do anything between 35 and 41, and you get all the clears. Yeah, I guess it's not really different. Yeah, exactly, it's not that different, it's just, it feels like a little bit worse, because this game mode brings rewards that are like to power up your students, but you cannot get them if you're not powerful enough. Hello, welcome. During Trip Train event in JP version, only Ichika and Kasumi banners were available at that time. Yeah, that's true. And then after that we got 2 reruns. I think it was the Onsen units that got rerun or something, if I recall correctly. But yeah, it's a little bit problematic. I intend to plan after Kurokage target Gregorius. This new raid is impossible for me, but I have no idea how the yellow and blue Gregorius will work, be it specials or strikers. Okay, so on the Gregorius topic, I've been doing some research, preparing a little bit for Gregorius Great Wars, and I'm glad that you brought it up, because this is like a good time for you guys also to prepare when this comes to global. You can, like, we will have some students that will be static for Gregorius. Summer Saki, Summer Miyako, they will be used in Gregorius because they offer too many debuffs to run different students. For me, Ako rerun is good news. I may be able to get Ichigan, Kasumi and Ako in one spark. Good luck, like, I really wish you good luck. Save your Parkside for the Hina for the most, and for Kikyo is only if you want for Kurokage inside Torment. Yeah, but you should be aiming to at least get insane clears. Yeah, Yukari L2D is like, I really like it. It's really good. Also is Sakura season. It's blooming season, so it's really fitting. But yeah, what I was saying about Gregorius, it's that in all 3 color waves we are going to be using at least these 2. And then for the damage we can just use Mika, and if we need one more debuff we can use Akane. She has a debuff on her normal and in her EX. For main damage we are going to be using Makoto in the heavy version, and for Axel we can actually use Shiroko, that also offers a debuff. So we are not losing the debuff from Nagisa, we are getting the Axel that we didn't have in the explosive version. We are getting a ton of damage from Makoto. Mika is a super strong DPS, and she's also like, she's really tanky, so survivability should be less of an issue. And yeah, these 2 should put enough debuff pressure on the boss. However, I'm pretty sure Akane is not going to be like really used. People is probably gonna go for Koharu for healing, because we are going to be taking a lot of chip damage, so Koharu will be like really important for healing. So in the end, Gregorius Great Wars will be, yeah, we are going to be probably we're going to be using something like this. But Great Wars Gregorius will be something like this, like you will be putting all of your eggs into 1 or 2 characters, and then the other team members will remain static. And when it comes to the blue version of Gregorius, that one is a little bit harder. I'm really not sure about how to go about it, because blue students are a little bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. I think, like, in the end we are going to still be using Saki and Miyako, because we are going to be using them. But on the specials, I don't know. It's looking real bad, but I'm thinking that after this banner we are probably going to get something. Otherwise we are going to end using Ibuki and Iroha, because when they get together, when you use the link skill, you can use a really strong AoE EX skill. Mystic is like the weakest color we have at this point, right? For Gregorius, yeah, most probably. Koyuki, what's her armor? Koyuki. Koyuki's heavy armor, yep. This is going to be my yellow team for Gregorius. I'm going to be doing all the damage with Mika and Makoto. But I'm not sure, I will have to do some testing obviously, because Mika EX is pretty expensive. But at the same time, we were paying 7 to use Minori, so it should be fine. I think that's all the like the important announcements from the last livestream. Miyako cost boost should also help a lot. Yeah, that's true, and if you combine that with the axle we get for free on Shiroko, it should be fine. I think her EX range is well fitting for Gregorius, though no debuffs in her kit, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, because we're going to be getting all the debuffs from the Summer Girls and Shiroko. Could this team be good enough for the yellow Torment? No, not for Torment probably. I think Insane should be doable with that team, but again, there's gonna be a lot of testing to be done, and yeah, it's gonna be hard, but it should be decent for Torment, but not enough to clear it. Torment is going to be a 2 or 3 team endeavor. Now, let's do a run of this raid. Let me know if the music is too loud. I really like the music, so I raised the volume a little bit. But if you cannot hear me behind the music or the sound effects, let me know. We are not going to be clearing this stage because I screwed up. I cannot rent Kayoko. For me the music is good enough. Okay, that's good. My Makoto will be UE50 for suffering. My Makoto is not UE50 yet, and I don't know if I will get her there. On the 31 of July, Dress Hina banner will be released to global, and a week before that there will be 300 pulls because of the 3rd anniversary for global, and you don't want to miss out those, lol. Yeah, we are going to get Dress Ako, and who else was on that batch? Dress Ako and Dress... who else? Can't remember. But Dress Ako was part of the ones that you could pull with the 100 free pulls. Yeah, Ako and Makoto. Yeah, you can pull on those banners with the 100 free pulls. I was really unlucky I couldn't get Ako, and I had to spark for Makoto, and then I couldn't pull anymore because I had to save for Hina. So good luck everyone, because it's gonna be rough. And after that it's gonna be even more rough because we're going to get a lot of banners that are really tempting after Hina. So yeah. One thing I wanna try, and this is gonna be stupid because I've been saving my resources, because I'm hoping you're not using Kotama here. No, I'm not. I tried her, but I read in a comment, but I didn't bother to clarify. Some people have the misconception that because a buff is AoE, you can stack it with a single target buff. You cannot. If they come both from the same source, in this case an EX skill, you cannot stack them. And because AoE buffs like Makoto and Kotama and Tsubaki work on ticks, if you throw the EX of the EX and then you use Himari, they will overwrite Himari instead of Himari overwriting them. New Year Haruna and New Year Fuka banners will get a rerun on September 2024 for global. I would... that's hard. Fuka is really good. That's a worth pull rerun. Haruna is not that great. I think she's more popular than she should. I think Kotama is better than Himari here though. I tried it, but it's not. It has given me worse results. Like we can try it, but because we are not going to be clearing this floor anyways, but it's so we can experiment. Like I will be clearing this floor after the server reset, but now I cannot. Yeah, New Year Haruna is just good for PvP. New Year Fog is the most important out of... Yeah, that's true. Akari is only good for this game mode apparently. I mean, she will probably find use in other modes, but Akari is really shining in this game mode, the TFS, but outside of that she has not shined too much. I think Akari will pick up a little bit, but she's not limited, so going for her, like, hard on her is not good. It's not a good idea. Haruna can be also good for Peroro, Ground Assault. Yeah, Haruna is good for light armor Peroro. That's true. But you can go, you can go around it by using Aru. I've done it with Aru and my JP account. Now this is stupid, I should not be doing this because I've been saving my materials because I hope we're going to get Kirara and Erika next. But what about Dress Hina though? Regular Aru or Dress Aru? For Peroro, regular Aru. Dress Hina in Peroro? I don't know. I think the last time around she was not used. The issue is that her AoE is too narrow. The AoE of Dreskin is really narrow, so it's kind of hard to get like the most of it. You can use it to pop the shiny Peroros, but it's still a little bit unreliable. Like I personally didn't use her on the Peroro. Wait for the next Peroro Grand Assault for JP. Yeah. We will know then. The other thing is that Dreshina has elastic armor, so she's not weak to Peroros damage, but she's neutral, so she will suffer a little bit the damage if she gets targeted by the small Peroros, but I don't think that will be an issue, to be honest. Okay, let's replace her with the newly leveled up and let's see how it goes. Okay, now I have set up my initial skills. You can set up 5 skills if I saw that right, or 6, I don't remember. But I have them set up in that way because if I do the sequence correctly, I can avoid all the thunder shocks. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to jump with this one there, so I can just move these 4, and if I move them well enough, I will not have to be worried about the damage reduction anymore. And now I'm just boosting Isuna for attack speed. Yeah, I'm dodging every reduction now. So that's a little trick for everyone that's gonna be challenging this. This ball, you wanna break it close to the boss. It's really annoying, but you wanna time that to break it close to the boss. So like about now, boom, and you get some damage there. Last Peroro Grand Assault, oh yeah. I thought we had one in between, but I think you're right. Maybe I'm getting confused with, oh no, we had, what did we have? We have some mistake not long ago. This mode might be a little bit too much for me to handle. Once you like get in the rhythm of it, it's not that bad. It's just really... It's just about timing. It's all about timing. I'm boosting Isuna's critical because she's the one that is doing most of the damage with basic attacks. I should be boosting this Isuna's critical. She has the critical condition for triggering her normal now that I think of it. Atsuko is so good, like you can see how she's healing everything and everyone. The music is so good, what the fuck. Yeah, it's amazing. BA never misses, like it's so good. I love this OST. One thing you have to be careful with this raid is that the damage ramps up really fast, and before you realize you can lose the unit like real quick. However, with the help of Onsen Chinatsu, we are holding a lot better now because she's shielding, so we are getting a lot more like protection on our units. We are taking less damage, but we are not going to be clearing this. Like we are a little bit behind in damage. We started fine. Oh, now we have a chance actually. When the boss is staggered, we get a bonus of recovery. Oh no, we cannot, but this is one of the best runs I've done actually. On floor 124, the Furion set is level 105 and its HP is 179 million. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not clearing that ever. But 37 bars is not that far from the kill, to be honest. Onsen Chinatsu helped a lot. Before this I was getting like 280 bars. The red ball thing is for damage. You sure it's not buffing? It's not buffing your students in range. This is more chaotic than last phase Gregorius. Yeah, it's a lot more chaotic. No, I don't think it's buffing my students, because when I pop it, it deals damage to them. We can try it. Let's pop the ball on top of my students. Let's see. Maybe that will take us over the line, because I don't really understand that. It like the fucking skill description. Oh my god, sorry. The freaking skill description says that red balls increase the damage dealt to the boss, but it doesn't say how. Like you have to hit the boss with it, you have to hit your students with it. How does it work? The description is really poor. That's one fault in this case. Like Blue Archive has a little bit of an issue with poor descriptions in my opinion. But that's like the only fault I can find for this game, to be honest. I heard from some source that the red ball do stuff, do buff the students in range when it's pop. Okay, that sounds great. I hope you guys are right, because that would take us over the line. Okay, now we're going to pop the ball right on top of my students. So now. One of these Unas is on the thunder range. Okay, so now we didn't move the students well enough, so we have to... also V8 kinda doesn't have a wiki, right? Even JP1. It does have a wiki, but I don't find it great. It's good for reading like characters descriptions and boss descriptions, but it's not like really abundant on info. I'm seeing that Makoto being talked about whether she should be used for Gregorius Grand Assault, Torment Yellow Armor. She will be used. She can deal so much damage because of the chorus. She will always get max damage from her EX. She will be used. I'm 100% on that. I would be surprised if she's not used. Like, it feels like she was made for Torment Gregorius, I mean for Yellow Gregorius. Like, I think I even mentioned it when she was released, that for me she looks like a Gregorius special. She's like Yellow Minori. It's virtually the same. Her damage will increase depending on the number of enemies in a group. Yeah, exactly, and she can hit like all the Chorus and Gregorius at the same time. Like, her AoE is gigantic. Her AoE is probably the largest out. For a special, I think you're right. For a special. I think she has the largest AoE for a special, yeah. But I cannot confirm that right now. The only moment where it's important to actually buff Wakamo is after you use Heri X, so you can get the bonus when Heri X pop. Torment will be Saki, Miyako, Mina, Makoto. Yeah, and I will be using Shiroko instead of Nagisa, Mika for damage and Koharu for healing. Only downside is her cost of 6, but we're paying 7 for Minori anyways, so it's 1 point cheaper than Minori, so it's not going to be too much of a big difference. Man, this looks chaotic as heck. Yeah, it's really chaotic, but it's really fun. I like this mode, but it's a little bit intense, yeah. Yeah, so we should be fine with Makoto. Like, her cost is cheaper than Minori anyways. Makoto attack is 10,000, it's an absurd number. Have you seen Maid Ali's attack? You will be surprised. That's an absurd number. But yeah, I think Makoto has one of the highest attacks for specials. Koharu and maybe Summer Shiroko, yeah. Yeah, I think Summer Shiroko is gonna be great here. And I mean in Gregorius because of her debuff. My phone will be on fire mid-fight if ever going. No, don't worry, it's really well optimized. This mode, I was also worried, but it's really well optimized. I think we dealt less damage by using the balls on the students, guys. But I may be wrong on that. There is still a little bit of time. But I felt like we did better before. To clear out the first wave of mobs. What do you mean? I think this is more damage. Yeah, a little bit. No, 37. Yeah, a little bit more. 26. Yeah, 11 more bars. So if I had Kayoko, we would clear it. If I had Kayoko instead of Chinatsu, we would clear it. Maybe it's because you're not buffing Isuna, who's doing most of the damage. Should we try? Oh, hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. No, I don't have New Year Kayoko sadly on this account. I have it on the global account, but I don't have it on this one. Maybe we could try buffing Isuna instead of Wakamo. But I think Wakamo is doing most of the damage. So for this fight, it's recommended to buff attack, type effectiveness, then attack and crit. Well, you need to buff everything for this fight, to be honest. Like, effectiveness helps you a lot, attack helps you a lot, critical, yeah, but I don't know how high the critical resistance of this boss is, so I cannot tell you that. But yeah, effectiveness and like everything is so useful here because you need so much damage. Yeah, attack speed is really good for Isuna's, also because it helps you deal with the Thunder Bar. That's why I'm using her, because she gives a lot of attack speed. 60%, which is amazing. And because my rental is done, so I cannot use her. You have no issue, unfortunately. I mean, there's still time. There is a lot of time. She will spook you eventually, maybe. Also, you can farm Isuna. If you go far enough in the hard stages, you can farm her Eligma and unlock it through that. Yeah, you can grind Isuna. Yeah, every server reset, they reset. So for me, the server reset is 2 hours away, so yeah, I don't think I will be able to stream that, but I think I should be able to clear it after the server reset. But the goal obviously is to get here and clear that, but it's gonna be really hard. I still think Himmer is not good for this fight. Like, on one hand I agree, but in my testing she has been giving me the best results. The rewards are good, you get a lot of free resources. There is no Pyroxene, but you get these for the stab upgrades. You get a lot of the materials. You also get like gifts and money. Like you get a lot of currency. Like if you can go far ahead, you can get a lot of rewards, and they are decent. They are not bad, but the main rewards you're looking for are these. Himari banner rerunning 2 months after Ako, rerunning for global. Himari is one of those characters that is so good. I have a hard time saying to people that I will always recommend Himari. The issue is that right now, knowing what I know, Himari has been slowly fading off meta. Is still like really meta in JP, but she has been getting replaced slowly. But I don't think it's worth telling people do not pull for Himari, considering that Himari is still going to be really good even a year after that. I want to ask for a casual player, is it worth building up students for this fight or no? I'm also casual, I'm free to play, so like we're in the same boat, and I think it is, but because there is a lot of overlap on the students that are good here and that are good outside of this mode. So for example, like let's look at the top, like what people is doing. Isuna is really good for Ghost. Kayuko is good in all blue raids and for Great Wars. Sakurako is also good for Ghost. She's not meta, but she's really good. Atsuko is excellent. She's like really good. Kokona, super good. Dress Ako is only good here apparently. She has only been used here. Kotama is good, and she was really good before Himari, and now she has like revived. Shiroko, good here, good in Ghost, good in Peroro. She has seen some use in Great Wars. I'm pretty sure she's going to be good for Gregorius too. Senna, I think is really bad. I don't know why this player is using her, but alright. Nier Fuka, really good everywhere. Is like Himari tier of good. I mean, you're losing on one special passive to buff one dealer. That maybe that's in turn. Yeah, like I agree. It should be better using Kotama, but I have not been getting good results with Kotama. So I don't know. But maybe I could try without Himari. But yeah, like the units you will be building for this mode are so good everywhere, so it's not like you're building specifically for this. Summer Shiroko is used a lot and is also good for PvP. In raids, she's not that popular, but she's the queen of JP PvP right now. Let's try without Himari and put in Kotama. Let's try like this. Summer Shiroku is using raids a lot too now, but in Torment mainly. You have to clear this boss only in one team, right? Yeah, it's one go. You don't get to use multiple teams. Let's see, stage 49. Let's see how, like, this will also show how much of a difficulty bump we get. Man, this boss is so cool though. The animations, the music, everything is so cool. I'm still wondering why there could be Ako and Iori banner rerun with Ichigan Kasumi banners is still probably refer next one just to do that. I mean, they probably know that we know a lot because of the JP version, so they are afraid that Ichigan Kasumi will not sell, and they are putting Ako, Iori in the middle so they can sell on that rerun because Ako is really popular and Iori is really popular too. So that's my guess, but I could be wrong. Okay, we're going to pop this here. We got the buff on everyone. Yeah, like we have the power of hindsight anyways, so I would not be surprised if that was the case. I have not been focusing on this at all, so this run is kind of shitty, but it's still like it's going pretty well for a run that we are not going to get to clear on. Oh, I missed that. Global servers on JP got... give me a sec. Let me use my skills here. I don't know if I'm doing well or bad here. Okay, global servers on JP gachas can get OP units early, so or as a surprise banner. Summer Chiruku is also in Insane now, as we are getting very fast Insane clears. Her discount can be better than a buff on a student, and we have Haren out to replace Himari, and there's Aru to replace Ako. Yeah, Aru is mostly used with characters like Mika and there's Kayuko, because they have guaranteed critical, like they benefit a lot from the critical damage that Aru gives. But besides that, Aku is still a little bit better because you get crit rate too. That makes sense. Next one just spooked people with those banners, lol. At least a good chance for people who don't have Ako. Yeah, true. I was suffering without Ako on my JP account for over a year, so yeah, it's good since we know the next 6 months Ako won't get a banner. Yeah, that's also true. Okay, that was decent. Now this run is going really bad. We're going to restart it, but it's better than my previous runs, the ones that I've done in the past, even without Kayuko. She won't get another rerun till next year. Yeah, it would be really weird if they did rerun Ako again in less than a year. So yeah, I think it's fairly fair to say that we're safe from Ako reruns for a while. Ah, crap. Isuna died. Also, we are getting a Nagisa rerun soon. I have 28k Paroxin right now. I don't know whether I should pull for Ako. Now that usage is important. I mean, yes and no. Ako is really universally good. She is like meta and she will continue to be meta in global for like a long time. And especially because you are just beginning, it's better for you to get Akko, because you can use your rental slot on another character instead of Akko. But at the same time, because you're just starting, Kurokage is gonna be harder for you if you don't have like the Sonic units, but I don't know if you should be preparing for Kurokage because it's one raid and you can get a lot more benefit from having Akko in all the other raids than having the units for Kurokage. So I would forgo Kurokage if I was you, and I would focus on like preparing my account overall, like so getting universally good characters like Akko, Himari. I have Summer Hanako, I'm planning to get Kikyo. You should be fine if you don't pull for Kasumi and Ichika to get Akko and then wait, save for Kikyo. Maybe Seiya can get her banner at the same time. I don't think we're going to get Seiya any soon, but that would be fun, really unexpected. But we should be getting a rerun for Nagi-san Toki soonish, maybe after these banners. And after that I hope we get Kirara and Erika, but that's a dream. But I'm planning to get all Fortress characters. Do you think I will have enough Pyroxen to pull for them if I'm pulling for Akko? I don't know. I haven't calculated how many Pyroxen you can get per month. That's hard, because if you get unlucky, you will need 24 per 4 times is 96k Pyroxen between now and the rest characters, and you still have to pull for Kikyo, and you have 28k right now. I don't think you will have enough. It's really hard. I know right now Gisatoki banner was run was late on August to early September 2023 for global. I don't know what they are saving Seiya for, honestly. I think Seiya is only an NPC. I don't know if she will be ever playable, to be honest. We are getting 100 pulls per month roughly. On global though, not on JP. You can use the Pyroxen planner to do an exact math. Oh yeah, I didn't know that exists, but that sounds like a great way to solve the issue. Yeah, I will allow the link if someone links it. I mean, why not? She's no different from Nagi-san Mika. I mean, she is a little bit different. She has more like a... She has a more central role in the story. She's more like a... I don't want to say... that's not the right word to describe it. But she has more like a status function rather than a fighting function. Just Google Pyroxen planner. Yeah, that works too. Maybe they need to fix her. Deal with Kusunoha first. Yeah, that's also true. I will send it to you on Discord. It always updates, but the link is the same. But you need to make a copy every time an update. Oh shit, I broke the chat. Unupdated. Okay, I will check it later though. Oh no, I screwed up. I got distracted. Damn it. Okay, here we go again. I don't know, I'm feeling like when the server reset I may be able to clear this tier 2 and get into tier 3, but I don't know how far I will get on tier 3, to be honest. It's looking rough. and I'm still not like 100% sure on being able to clear this tier. But I'm really liking this mode. It's really dynamic. It gives life to all characters like Kotama, like Chinatsu, and like in that sense I like it. It's also like very different to all modes. For example, the Wakamo raid I didn't like. I still don't like it. It feels like a bunch of mechanics stitched together with recycling an event boss. It feels like a scapegoat, to be honest. Who knows when Nagisa and Toki Banner will get a rerun on JP. On JP should be soon. I heard that in April we should get one. I think I'm always done for them to adding new raids and modes. Yeah, like them adding more content is always good. It's always good. It keeps the game fresh, and this mode is really good. I like it. It's just for now it feels a little bit too hard. I think they will have to tune it down a little bit. And they are no strangers to tune down stuff, so and who knows, maybe an unused student is going to be meta for it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm always happy when they add new game modes. Like for example JFD. I think JFD, Joint Fire Drill, is one of the best game modes in that regard, because the special rules allow you to use units that you will not use anywhere else many times, and sometimes you don't even need to invest on them. Kaeda will be meta, hear me out. I mean, Kaeda is a special case. She's just not. She's just not combat ready, let's put it like that. Kaede just wanna play cards. I think JFD is a real fan, yeah. That one hit JFD was interesting, yeah, like that allowed us to use level 1 units that had good attack speed, like Megu and stuff like that. The problem with JFD is that doesn't give us Pyroxene, but there are materials we can only get there. Yeah, I mean, I would like to get more Pyroxene, like in general. I feel like they are a little bit stingy with it. But I don't think every mode needs to have a Pyroxene reward, because that would mean that we will get ladder boards on every mode, and like we would have like tiers of rewards. It becomes a little bit iffy. Yeah, we also get EXP, we get materials, we get level 10 books, we get a lot of stuff from JFD. So I'm overall happy with it. I think BA summoning system makes the mount we get really good. I don't know, I think it's a little bit stingy, it could be a little bit better. If we got like, I don't know, one more temple per month, that would alleviate a lot. Like, I spent all my Pyroxene on Hina Banner, I still haven't recovered. BA has the best gacha system. It's pretty good, but not the best. Like, for example, and I know that game doesn't really monetize the gacha, to be honest. It's the most generous so far, and I play that. Well, yeah, yes and no. Like, I know this game doesn't really monetize the gacha, they just have it because they have it, but Azur Lane, for example, you can get any unit. The gacha is just a step you have to deal with, but it doesn't really matter. And you get a lot of resources there, and because they only monetize with the skills, I mean the skins. So yeah, like in that regard, there are games that are more quote-unquote generous, and I don't like the word generous to describe a game that is selling you stuff, to be honest. It's definitely not the best, but it's like in the top. Yeah, I think it's one of the best games, the best gacha games in that regard. It doesn't feel like I'm getting scammed, like for example with another game that I'm not gonna name. But I don't think people, like, when people say, oh, this game is generous, they are not giving you anything. Like, what the games are giving you is the fun, but when it comes to the gacha, they want you to engage with the gacha because that will eventually crack you and make you spend in the game. So it's just part of the psychology of the system. It's not because they want to give you stuff, they want you to engage with the system so you get more into it. They want to involve you with the system. So I don't like when people say this game is generous, because it's not generosity, it's just a way to get you into a system. The best thing about BA is guaranteed value. What do you mean by guaranteed value? That was fairly close. 90 bars. I think that's the farthest I've gotten. It is very much so reasonable for F2P, so you aren't gambling anything if you're not going for it. I never expect to get anything early, for example. BA is generous because they grace us all with not one but two Nonomis. Yeah, that's generosity, yeah, true. I mean, BA PT is 200 pulls, which is quite high. Not only that, but it's also 200 pulls something guaranteed, and whooping 3% for 3 stars, you're getting 63 stars on students on average. That's a lot. Okay, so yeah, yes and no, because 3% will not guarantee you 6 3 stars students. Like that's what you can expect, but that's not what you're going to get necessarily. So I like yeah, 3% is pretty fair. Like, I think that when we are looking into gacha systems, Blue Archive has a pretty good gacha system. It has a higher rate than most other gachas. For example, like MiHoYo gacha has 2%, and many games, like, is the standard for like highest rarity units is 2%. So in that regard, Blue Archive is 1% ahead, which is a lot. 1% is a lot. When I get 3 star characters in 200 pulls is a miracle. Lol. I get 1 or 2 at most usually. Yeah, exactly. So I agree, via character rarity is pretty good. Yeah, so I agree, guys. Like, the gacha system in Blue Archive is pretty good. Like, I'm not arguing against that, but I want you to understand that games, and this goes for every game, they are not giving you anything. You're just unlucky. 6 is average. You can get all 10 as well. But like, you cannot, like, you say you're just unlucky, but you are not, like, if you get 1 or 2 in a 3%, it's not you being unlucky. That's actually 3% is not that high. You may say, oh, you can get 6 in 200 pulls. You can get, but you have to consider that every time you roll, you're rolling on a 3%, which is really low. It's not low for the standard in the industry. Like, the standard is about 2%, so it's a good percentage, 3%. And it's the first game that actually says, okay, we are going to raise the chance, because it initially was 2%, and I think that's really good, and the devs did a good thing raising the chat. But the honest truth is that sometimes the chance will destroy your pyroxene. Like for example, like now I have 22k. I had to spark for Makoto and then I have to spark for Hina, and on the way to Makoto I only got Ako as 3 stars and another character, and both were off banner. On the way for Hina with a 6%, I got like 4 or 5 3-star characters. So it's not like the chances are always, the odds are against you. Like getting 1 or 2 is not unlucky, it's just how the odds work. Can Miku replace Guide Tsubaki? I don't think so. Let me check. No, they fulfill completely different roles. Guide Tsubaki is a buffer and Miku is a healer. So no, they do not compete for a slot. You can use her instead of, for example, Onsen Shigure, but I would not recommend it. Onsen Shigure is probably far superior, but I'm not completely sure about that either because I don't have her. In the long run, you are most likely to have average drop after all. Here you got none, on other banner you got 12, on the third you got... Yeah, like, it's true, like, when we are talking about odds tend to level out in the long run. So, for example, if you have, in this case, you have a 3% chance to get a 3 stars. In 200 pools, on average, you should expect to get about half of the expected, so about 3 stars. But if you extrapolate that for like 5 or 6 banners where you always go to PT, you should end up with an average of 5 or 6, so the odds should even out. But it's always an expectation, and this long run is indefinitely long, so not every person will get the odds even out in the same term. For example, if I save my SQ for like 8 months, and if you go and PT it twice, I lost everything. Yeah, it's true, like in Blue Archive you can build up your pyroxene bank fairly fast. There is a lot of content that gives you pyroxene, we get events, and the stages give you, the missions give you pyroxene, then you have the challenge stages that also give you pyroxene. There are a lot of pyroxene sources. They are small, but they accumulate fairly quick. And we also have the Momotox that a lot of people use as a bank of pyroxene, but like in the end, it's always a matter of being smart with your pyroxene, because if you're playing free to play and you're not saving, like if you're not skipping banners, you're doomed. So you have to skip banners and plan adequately. It's not like they give you enough to pull on every banner. My biggest problem with BA is actually, I think story releases are pretty slow. Yeah, a little bit, but if they rushed it, it would be bad. I think it's good they take their time to write a good story. I wouldn't want them to just throw bad stories into the game. And for now, the stories have been bangers, and the Hakyako story, I cannot wait for it to continue. It's just so good, so good. But that's my opinion. Like, a lot of people liked a lot the first story, and I liked it a lot too, but I don't know, I liked more the Hakyako one. I can wait for Volume 5 on Global. Yeah, that's gonna be fun too. Let's see if we can do stage 45. It's in like 2 months or so. Oh really? That's nice. By the way, do you play JRPGs? Yes, I do, but I haven't played one in a long time. I can't remember the last one I played. Nier Automata, I think was the last one I played. I was just too busy with university and other stuff, so I haven't had any time to play newer ones, but yeah, I like JRPGs a lot. I'm curious to see how Hoshina's story will come out, but I want to see Volume F in anime, probably 2030 with luck. Yeah, true. I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei 4 as my first. Have you tried it? No, I have not had the chance to try Shin Megami Tensei. I wanted to play it, but I don't own a PlayStation. I don't know if it was ever released on Nintendo consoles or PC, but at the time it was only on PlayStation if I recall correctly. Another game I wanted to play a long time ago is Persona 5. Persona games are really fun. I played Persona 4 like a long time ago. I don't remember anything anymore, but I remember having a lot of fun with it. I also love an old game that probably nobody knows called Golden Sun. Oh my god, that game was so good. Yeah, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei games are really fun. Oh no, just played 3 and 4, but 5 is horrible lol. Really? Like, I've seen a lot of good stuff about 5. Shin Megami Tensei are even more insane, so try them first. I mean, we have an adventure to begin, guys, and I don't know if we are going to begin it today. We may probably, because we discussed all the news. We've seen the fight. I did the mistake of not saving a Kayoko for the stream. Have to go. Have a good rest of the stream. See ya. Thank you for watching and see you next time. But yeah, I think we are going to begin a new adventure today, guys. We are going to begin with Dragon's Dogma. I have not even opened the game yet. No, that's not true. I opened the game just to be able to configure the stream so I can actually stream it. But I have not created my character, I have not even seen the first line of dialogue, anything, so it's gonna be a new adventure. Persona 5 is hardest mode is easier than Persona 3 in this version. Dragon's Dogma is really fun. Yeah, we're going to discover it together. I have never played the Dragon's Dogma game, so we're going to be playing Dragon's Dogma 1 in a little bit. And hopefully we are going to have a lot of fun, and you guys are going to be taking decisions with me. This is going to be a joint adventure. I will be piloting and you guys will be deciding. So if you guys want to make our character evil, we are going to be evil. If you guys want to make us a hero, we are going to be a hero. It's our character, not my character, so it should be really fun. I think I will begin Dragon's Dogma in like 10 minutes, so we have some time to take more Blue Archive questions. And of course, like as always, even if we are playing Dragon's Dogma, we can still talk about Blue Archive. Don't feel shy about it. I will have this game on the background too, so I can hop to it if necessary. So yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to be playing Dragon's Dogma, but Blue Archive will still be on the background, and everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think with Kayoko instead of Chinatsu I will get the clear. I'm getting real close. So because we are going to begin Dragon's Dogma, and we need to create the character and everything. I think it will extend the stream for a little bit longer, like half an hour more. I'm missing 15k pyroxene to get both Dress Aru and Dress Kayoko. So between the two, which one should I get, assuming Arona hates me? Ooh, that's a good question. So Kayoko is super strong. She was like meta for Great Wars Bina and insane. But Haru is also really good. I don't know. Haru I think is... Let me check something. So the thing with Haru is that she's like an upgrade over Ako if you don't need crit rate. So whenever you do not need the crit rate and the healing from Ako, Aru probably will be good. But I don't know who would I recommend, to be honest. They are both really good. They are not like meta right now, but they are good. Yeah, I don't trust my luck after track Yuka and Timari. You should, like, if you got Mari because you really like Mari and you needed to pull for her, okay. But if you got Mari because it was just the banner available, like, I'm sorry to say, but you should have skipped Mari. Her and Mika should work wonders. Yeah, Aru and Mika work beautifully. They're really good together. You got both of them. Yeah, Track Yuka is excellent. Track Yuka is straight out excellent. She's such a good character. She will carry you on Ghost, she will carry you on Shirokuro. She's also good like in other content. She's really good. I'm seeing a lot of hate on the current banner because of Kirara has no voice. Yeah, the current event is very vague. Sweetie Cat Gernan is too good to pass. I mean, I always say you should go for what you like, don't chase meta, because that is exhausting. But yeah, so if you wanted Mari, that's great. But you have to also be aware that when you pull for a character because you like it, you will need to plan around it so you can get other characters that you want because they are important. So yeah, like Mari's, like if you like Mari, that's perfectly reasonable. Like I also pull for characters I like, but yeah, she doesn't have a voice for some reason. I got both of them in 220 pulls. Yeah, that's fairly reasonable. Like that's good. You only spend 20 more pulls than a PT, so it's not that bad. Like for example, a character I pulled for because I like is Ichika, but she has not been used too much, sadly, because her competition is really strong. But I pulled for Ichikas because just I like Ichika a lot. I think she's a great character, she's fun. Also Makoto. I was like, she's gonna be really good in Gregorius, but she's also like so stupid, and stupid characters are fun. Chise is one of my favorite characters, and this version of her is like not great, but I pull for her anyways. I'm not chasing meta, so yeah, like I understand you perfectly. Between Dress Ako and Makoto, I think Makoto. Dress Ako has only seen use in Thunder in the Fury in the set. I have not seen Ako anywhere else, so I would say Makoto. Also, Makoto is so strong in Chiset, like she's stupidly good for Chiset. I will be forced to spend 200 pulls on Kazumi Ichika banner. I need the Ligmas, and I hope Ichika will spook me and not Iori. Yeah, I will also spend 200 pulls on Kazumi Ichika, hopefully I will get both, and I also need the Ligmas because I need to max Kikyo and Kasumi, so yeah, I'm a little bit tight on Eligma, and my JP account is even more tight on Eligma right now, like I have like 300 or something. My JP account is broke, like it's in a really bad spot. My stocks will be gone in these banners as well. Yeah, Kasumi Ichika banner and Kikyo banner are going to break everyone's bank. But we have enough time to recover before Dreskina. Okay, now I think it's time. It's time. I need Kasumi, Yukari and Kikyo, Yui 40, and I have only 1500 Eligmas right now. I see. Okay, let me see if I got this set up properly. You can see the game. Okay, Arona, for the first time in forever, you're going to be gone. Yeah, it's really loud. I will fix it right now. Oh shit. Wait, I can fix it on the system, I think. Okay, now I lower the volume of the game on the system, so let's see what happens. What the crap happened here? Chat is broken, why? Why can't see the chat? Oh, there it is. Do you want Aron on the screen, guys, or should I... like, let me know. Do you want me to put Arona back? Also, like, how much game sound do we need? Press escape to bring up the post menu. You can check your attributes, a full map, quest information and more. Okay. Okay, let's lower the volume in game. I will bring it back up in the system, and then we're going to be adjusting inside the game. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. Let's see. The chat has a little bit of delay, but it should be fine. Okay, who is this guy? Can I kill it? Converse. If you feel a foe is beyond our means. What? That was too quick. There is no shame in fleeing. Okay, so we can escape. We can be a little coward and escape foes. Okay. Okay, that's the attacks, that's obvious. We have it on the screen too. We can jump. We near our journey's end, the final station of our long struggle. It's your ally, please do not attack. Okay, I will not kill him. Oh, that's a dragon. Mind the Edge Master. Come, Arisen. Ooh, we can run. There are no combos. Rain is still upon it. Oh, okay, he can hold the enemies. Ooh. Like he's pretty useful. Okay, I will follow you. Pay hit to the world around you. Some leads. Invoking this stone can gain you new allies. Come on, the instructors and the game tells you stuff so fast. I cannot finish reading. Watch your step. Okay. Examine. Rivestone edge with the strange marking. It allows you to summon pawns from other... Come on. Is it me or the text boxes are just too fast? As you progress in your adventure, pawns will provide you with useful information and hints. Okay. Does this game have like an exploration focus? Can you change? Let's see. Controls, audio, gameplay. Difficulty settings. Should we raise the difficulty? Oh no, we cannot. We can only lower it. Okay. No, we cannot. Camera sensitivity. Let's lower it a little bit. Ah well. It's fine. We're going to make our own adventure here. So, whatever the text box says, we don't care. Just have yeah, just have faster eyes. Is what yeah. F1, F2 and F3 to issue basic orders. Go, come, help. Okay. So, does this game encourage me to explore every nook and cranny of, like, should I like check corners and try to find secret loot? Okay, while holding left alt or left control you will perform weapon skill. F to pick up items or enemies, or press F to put them down again. Ooh, can I throw him? I can. That's interesting. Shit, how do I cover? Is there a parry here? Ooh, can my pawns heal me? Yeah, they can. That's nice. I don't know about this, but exploration is fun in this game. Okay, I tried to play this game after I got the PS Plus in 2013, but I didn't go far. I was distracted by other games. Yeah, this game had the unfortunate timing to release close to Skyrim, so a lot of...
Stay ever ready as we advance. Are there no other survivors? Come, Master!
So we have Queens, Morgana, and Salt, I guess? I don't know how to pronounce that name. That looks scary.
Careful! A goblin! I sense another presence.
How? What? How did they go there? Oh. There is a door here. Does breaking boxes get me stuff? Who is this guy? Arisen, you've come. I fear our defeat is plain to see. We thought to inundate the worm with sheer numbers, a sea of blades. 'Twas a fool's hope. Our sea runs dry, and the Duke's army is lodged in the gambit. Arisen, I beg you, sir, grant vengeance to those who've fallen. If this be of use, I would give it gladly. This guy is a doubter, ignore him. Yeah, I'm shocked I got a second game, let alone a really good one. Yeah, I've seen the second game has been quite... like, people says the gameplay is good, but is plagued with issues. Like, I don't think I can run Dragon's Dogma 2, so I'm glad we started with this one, because Dragon's Dogma 2 seems to be really poorly optimized. I'll draw its attention, okay. But you don't need to, we can kill it. It's on the ground, so we can kill it.
frenzied. We'll rout them in a single charge. Rain steel upon it. Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
They're a threat to well unified.
Our character.
I'll draw its attention.
It hates fire.
Who? Oh, those.
I have it.
Lure them down.
Beware the heartbeat sword. Beast. Are you all right,
Oh, I
master?
have. Why am I moving slow? Is there a stamina? Oh yeah, there is a stamina. CPU heavy. I have a decent CPU, but I don't know if it's good enough for Dragon's Dogma 2. I have a Ryzen 5 5600X, which is good.
Our goal is ahead. Let's hasten to the dragon's roost.
Arisen! This way, sir! The worm awaits beyond, sir. I should be proud to guide you.
Close by, Arisen.
We'd hidden away
Stay
here
ever ready as
for
we
fear of
advance.
the beasts all around.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, guys?
Sir, we have a chance.
I think... Oh... Okay, so... I found out what the issue was. Okay, I've been talking for a while and I was mute.
This way!
One of the keys in... One of the hotkeys in the game is also my mute hotkey, so I will have to figure that out. How long have I been muted though?
Just plain truth.
Stay ever ready.
Did you hear me when I said what my... That's funny. Yeah, did you hear me when I was talking about the CPU I have? Or I was mute already? Was I able to say goodbye to Chi Inure? Oh no, I feel bad now. Muted then. Okay, so I technically was able to say goodbye to... Okay, that's good. Okay, so I was muted for like 2 minutes. 40 seconds. Went to get a drink and you were still muted. Okay. 5600X, yeah.
Need but sever the tail.
I'll scale it. Strike while it's distracted.
Ooh, I can grab it. Can I cut the tail? Ooh, that's really cool. Like being able to climb on the monsters and like attack them. That's so cool. This game was really underrated. Like, unlucky timing, I guess. Like, it's just the beginning, I'm already liking it more than Skyrim. Yeah. The goat is silence. That's good. So we got rid of the snake, we silenced the goat, so now we just need to kill the lion. Yeah, this is a lot better than Skyrim. But it's a lot better, it's more fluid and everything. Oh, that's so cool. I can do like special attacks if I jump on it and then I press jump again. Like, is there like a dodge? The second game is more of an overhaul to the than a sequel. You should expect similar gameplay but more polished. That sounds. The second game is this but more polished and like better graphics. Like, it's just the beginning and like I'm already really impressed. Quest successful. 7,000 experience. Wow. So what, we're like max level now? Ooh, shiny. Now choose flee or step forward. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery. Wear the eternal ring. Yeah, jump the shit out of you. Of your enemy's RPG. Yeah, exactly. Oh, achievement complete. It begins. Complete the prologue. And countless lifetimes come to pass. I cannot read that. The delightful and ever novel pleasure of useless occupation. Henry de Regner. Is the game volume fine or is it too low? Like, because of my mic is so bad, I cannot put too much volume into the stuff I play. But, when the channel makes 60 euros, I will get a new microphone. It sounds fine to me. Okay, that's good. But yeah, like that's gonna be the first channel upgrade when I get 60 euros from the channel, because I don't want to overinvest on it. This is a hobby and I enjoy it a lot, but I think that if the channel is gonna grow and like improve, it's gonna be in its own, by its own means. So yeah, that's gonna be the first upgrade. I don't mind, the quality is fine enough. Yeah, but I want to have a more powerful mic. This one, the sound is a little bit too low, and I had to pump the volume like 5 decibels to even be audible. So yeah, I don't think the sound quality is bad, but something a little bit punchier, a little bit more clear. Okay, now we create our character. We are gonna be a dude because we are a dude. Are we going to be a dude, or do you guys want to be a girl? Now that I think of it, this is our character. Sound quality is mic. The sound quality of your mic is fine, in my opinion. Yeah, no, like the sound quality is good, but I always be a dude, lol. Okay, so I think we are going to be a dude. And we are going to be, is there Sherlock here? There is no Sherlock. Okay, what's the moniker? What's a moniker? Probably wasn't that common. Yeah, back in the early 2000s. Yeah. What's a moniker though? I don't know what a moniker is. It's like a short version of your name? We're going to be Sage. The Sage Sherlock. Your moniker will display for players with parental controls enabled. Oh, okay, that's stupid, but okay. It's not like we are using an Sim 9, but that's good. Okay, continue. Build. What are we going to be? We're not going to be a dwarf. We're going to be moderately tall, I think, is better now. Like, small characters may be able to climb less, I don't know. Traverse less terrain. We need to find like a middle ground. This dude? This is just a base, right? We can customize it after. Who should be our base? Oh, yeah, you can edit. Okay. This base maybe? Or this base. This is the decent base. A little bit stubby, but it looks like normal. This base is too big. This one is average. Okay, we're going to be an average dude. What is this? Oh, select a voice. Okay, wait, we need more sound though. Oh, here's the face. Okay, we don't want to have freckles. I think we shouldn't waste too much time on this. Like, just pick something decent and move on. That's what I think we should do. So we can go adventuring. This is a decent face, I guess.
Steel yourself for combat.
You can give yourself a different hair as well. This is preset. Okay. Okay, there it is. He-Man, no. He-Man again, no. Emo, no. No. Redditor, no. Twitter user, no. No, no. Maybe. Nah. Nah. This one looks decent. I think I used the emo long hair Lamao. Emo long hair. Nah, let's go with something. I think this one looks decent. Let's go with this one. I don't wanna toy too much with the face. You know what? This is gonna take an eternity if we go one by one. It's gonna be like 2 hours of just character editor. So we're going. If you guys agree, we should not waste too much time on this. I just wanna remove the freckles though. I don't like the freckles. How do I remove the freckles? Maybe in the... All the presets have freckles. What? Last time I finished the game, I went full Gandalf mode. I agree, check the body, maybe something interesting. Yeah, let's... That actually looks fairly familiar. No. No. Too skinny. No. No. Definitely not. No. I think I'm between this one and this one. Not that one. This one or this one? Freckles in the future section, maybe. That makes sense. Or this one. Let's go with this one. What do you guys think? I think this one is fine. It's like a little bit, it's a fit average person. Ah, there it is. No. Makeup maybe? Freckles are always considered makeup in games for some reason. Not in this one. Okay. Scars? How about none? Okay, freckles are gone. Perfect. Facial hair, that facial hair is horrible. Let's get something better. No, we're not going to be Hitler. We're not going to be Hulk Hogan. We're not going to take the weird touch, more Hulk Hogan. Okay, that one could be like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Horrible. I don't like the goatee. Let's see. That one looks like a British from the 1800s. That could be like our Sherlock look. What do you guys think? Should we take this one? Do we look Brit enough to be Sherlock? Looks good to me. Okay, then I guess we have a winner. Perfect. And we're not going to toy with everything else because that could take too much time. Okay, basic information. I'm between 1 and 5. I don't mind. I won't go opposite to your choices. Okay. Okay, let's go with 5 then. And I think that's all. Yeah, okay, this is going to be our character. Yes, I'm ready to play. Okay, so we are going to do half an hour of progress, and next stream, which should probably be next week. I will let you know next Wednesday if it's possible to do the stream next week. We are going to do 1 hour of this game, so we can progress further, but today we are just going to be starting our journey into Dragon's Dogma 1. The eyelashes are a little bit too feminine though. I should have edited that.
Hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel.
Sounds good to me. Perfect. Ooh. Oh, come on. Who's blocking us? We were about to get it. Oh, we still got it.
It's the dragon!
It's a dragon! Can you imagine this game modded, but we replace all the female characters with blue archive models? That would be really funny. Are we fighting this dragon, or are we fleeing from this dragon? Are we getting trapped? That looks dangerous. A sword. Now we have a weapon. So we are fighting the dragon, but I don't think we are defeating it. That sounds impossible, but... Okay. We are already getting blown away. Well, that people is toast. The characters are very interesting. They see a dragon and instead of running from it, they run towards it. Yeah, true. So, do we have to fight him now? Okay, that's great. The fact that we can get under his feet. Okay, and we got kicked in the balls. We look like Squidward. Ooh. We actually damaged the dragon. He knows we are dangerous. Treat yourself. Show him what you're made of. Yeah. Well, we couldn't show him too much, but next time. Wow. That's intense. Our heart. Oh no! I don't speak dragon. Damn. That's quite impressive. I'm really impressed with the beginning of the game. That was a lot. The first fight with the Chimera was like really nice, and now this cinematic is like really cool. Like, I'm very impressed.
Help me! He's still alive!
Yeah, not the greatest start, getting the heart stolen, but maybe that makes us immortal now. Ooh, that's a pretty scar. So being heartless make us an Arisen now? We don't have a heart, we should be evil. We should be cold as steel. It's time for you to begin your journey as Arisen, but before you can win your heart back from the dragon, you'll need to prepare. Okay. Can we take? Okay. Fighter. Your vocation determines your basic attributes. Wieldable equipment and skills. Okay. Fighter. Weapons, swords and shields. Basic vocation. A melee specialist with attacks and counterattacks, able to cut through any resistances. Ooh. He made you an Arisen. Okay. Strider. Weapons, daggers and bows. Basic vocation. Nimble warrior that can both mount and attack foes. Uses a bow to strike from afar. That sounds interesting. Mage. Weapons, staves. Basic vocation. A conjurer of magics to heal wounds and target elemental weaknesses. I won't tell you what to play for the fact that Greatsword is very weak. Well, in this kind of games, I usually go for more agile characters than I either go for like heavy tanks with sword and shield, or I go for agile characters, or if I play a mage, I go for like more support oriented characters. However, I think for our first playthrough, maybe a Strider would be easier because we can dodge some of the danger by attacking from afar with the bow. I switched to Rogue and my... frick, the chat is a little bit broken. And my damage more than double. Okay, so this could be the way to go. I think we're going to start as Strider. We can change the vocation later anyways, right? Like, it's not like we're hard locked into one vocation. Yeah, you can. Okay, so let's start as Strider, and if we don't like it, later we can change it. Right, you can change. Perfect. So now we're a Strider. You can equip yourself with a primary and a secondary weapon. Primary weapons, such as swords and daggers, are combat essentials. Secondary weapons, like bows and shields, are to offer support. Okay. Exit the room. But I wanna check. Can I take more stuff? Ooh, blank scroll. Where can I check my loot? Oh, there is I for inventory. Okay, a clean papyrus ready for the wheel. Okay, so nothing special. If you had a flask empty, you could fill it here. Okay.
You say it left a glowing scar?
You say it left a glowing scar.
The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
If you would face me.
We're a zombie now.
You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
I wonder if I can up the voices of characters. Not the whole game, just the voices of the characters, so we can hear the dialogues better. Yes, we can. Okay. Saving is pretty slow here. Defeating foes and completing quests earns you experience, and each level gain rises all of your attributes. Okay. Press escape to bring up the post menu where you can check your attributes, a full map, quest information and more. You told me that at the beginning of the game. Game, why are you telling me that again? I think we look stupid, guys. The game thinks we're stupid, so we're having the instructions again. Chief Adaro's house. Is there a limit to how much we can loot? Like we have like weight or like an inventory limit? Let's see. So each type of stuff has like a number of slots. Okay, so we can have like 9 of a kind, I see. No, 12 of a kind, okay. Weight limit, yeah, I think there is, okay. So I should be careful with what I loot at the beginning. I'm too much of a collector. I always take all the crap I find and then I sell it. Let's see. Ooh, pretty. We had a house on the beach. We had a lady. Like we had a good life. And that dragon came and destroyed everything. Damn. We need to kill the dragon. Fisherman house. Let's see. If I take stuff from the house, is stealing. Like, I will get in trouble. Can I talk to this guy? Yes, I can.
Them beasts will burn the whole world up, way I see it. Save someone can stop them.
Okay, so to interact with the stuff I have to full stop before I can actually interact. If I jump from here, will I die? Let's check. No fall damage. Maybe the height was not too much. Movement could be a little bit smoother, but it's pretty good.
Maker's greetings upon you. What can I do you for? As you will.
Ooh, I can have a storage here, okay.
As you will.
But we don't need it right now. Ooh, we got a knife and a pumpkin. And a fish. Are they gonna call me out for stealing? I hope not. Okay. A lot of stuff we cannot interact with. Can we even break it? No. Okay. Can I holster my weapons in any way? I don't wanna scare the guys. Notice boards. Across Grand Seas advertise quests, errands and favors you can choose to undertake. Let's take one then. Reclaim the road. All manners of requests and concerns are posted here. Successful completion of each earns a reward of 500 golds and experience. Okay, defeat 10 bandits south of Grand Seas. And we get those as rewards. And okay, you're Arisen, they better put respect on your name. Yeah, true. If they don't like it me having my weapons out, they should stay quiet. Purchase equipment and useful items from shops or wandering merchants. you encounter on your travels. Okay. You can restore health and stamina and advance the passage of time at the inn or resting spots. Okay. So, if we open them up, what is Grancis? Okay, so we are here and we need to go to the south, so I'm guessing we have to go right. Oh, okay, to move them up I have to move my cursor down to where I want it. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so we have to go up to get out of the city. So we have to go that way. A ghost. We're being hunted. What the... Who that? You. It's a ginger. We have to kill it. Back in the early thousands, gingers were considered demons.
He's of the Pawn Legion.
Yeah, not the most beautiful fella. Yeah, true. He's upon the legion. What?
They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite.
Yeah, it's true.
They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives
I
us.
heard that somewhere, I don't remember where.
They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him?
This grandpa is very much someone's age. Is very muscular for his age. Yeah, this grandpa is a Chad. Make for the encampment. Yeah, but I wanna kill the bandits too.
To the encampment.
Onward, departed from Casardis. Okay, this game has autosave function, periodically saving your progress throughout your adventure. You can also save manually anytime by pressing I, but I on the pause menu. Okay. Because I was like, no, I is inventory. Like what? What do we do with that? Like, this is a summoning ritual? Bunnies, can we kill it? We can kill the bunnies. Oh, we killed the bunny. And we got the mushrooms. Now we can make a stew. Mushrooms. Okay, so the orange bar is my stamina. And if I run too much, I will get tired. Okay. Do my weapons break if I hit too much stuff? Large nuts? I mean... I don't think so. Okay, that's good. Ooh. A seagull. Can we swim or we die? Ooh, we can fish with our hands. We're so cool.
Soak to the bone.
Do the food go bad if I don't cook it? keep our food and cook it when we need it. Should I even worry about? I mean, this game looks really good for its age. Unusual beach. Okay, so we can... Okay, we have to discover locations, and they only get discovered when we go to a specific point of that location. That's something. There are caves, etc. Open the world. To open the world is fun. The food will spoil, if I recall correctly. Okay. Pawns will use items on their own volition. What is that? What we can put farts in the flask, like airtight?
Damn beast!
We have to save the dude. They killed the dude. Oh, my daggers are on fire! Nice! We can even... Ooh, I can jump attack, that's cool. I saved the dude. Guys, we saved the dude! When foes seems too much to handle, try gaining levels or obtaining better equipment. No, we're too strong to care about that.
I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
So we saved his life and we didn't get a reward. What a cheap bastard. You may see peddlers hawking their wares as you make your way around Grand Seas. Okay. They often come across rare items not found at more stationary shops. If you see a peddler, make sure to check what they offer. Okay. So we do better to save the dudes. Okay. But what is this? Okay, and to cook the food they have to go into here on the ground and cook the food. That freaking goblin was calling for help. Heavy load will cause your stamina to deplete more quickly. Sell or discard any... But I'm still light, so... Ooh, that attack is so cool. Can I do it again? Yeah, I can. Ooh. Okay, I like this more than the one we were using in the tutorial. It's a lot more agile and it feels more fluid. The combat is really good. No complaints. Okay. Ooh, a chest. We got treasure. Sleeper arrows. What do they do? Sleeper arrow. An arrow dusted with powder that lulls... Ooh, okay. Throwing those guys around is always fun, lol. Yeah. Able to throw enemies around is like really cool. It's something that you don't expect to be able to do. It's not very common to be doable in games. So yeah, it's really cool. Wait, my dude is fighting. What? That attack is so cool. Hunk of ore. Okay. And I'm guessing goblins ill like fire. So how do I cook? A small light source that burns liquid fuel. Okay. A gaily decorated pie favored by actors and jesters, meant for throwing, not for eating. Okay. Wolves hunting packs. Okay. So I have to be careful with wolves. Why is this door? Where is it gonna take us? Oh, quest is successful? What? What did I do? Reclaim the roads. Oh, so I cleared it? No, I haven't killed any bandits. Oh, I can build a map! Is there a way to put like a marker here? Oh yeah. So how? Oh, okay, so I have to go up then down. Good. Check completed quests. Completed quest. Upon. Okay, nearly right. Oh, okay. And we get the rewards automatically. Okay, that's good.
My knowledge. Can you hear our voice? If memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me. It must be near.
Ooh, a stone. With this stone I can recruit your pawns, right?
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
Ooh. Spooky. Okay, but it's getting late. So we are very likely to continue with this adventure next week. And yeah, I'm liking the game a lot. I think I will do, if we keep playing this, I will probably do an hour and a half each stream of this. So we will go for longer. Yeah, no, it's really fun. I think it's gonna be a fun adventure to go together. So yeah. And I think that now I will be able to recruit your pawns too, so that's gonna be also really cool. Yeah, DD1 is truly a classic. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm impressed, but by how like unknown this game is. I think this game got more known because of Dragon's Dogma 2 coming out than this game being good when it launched. I think it was just unfortunate timing, but the game is really good. Like, for a game that is over 10 years old, like, it's impressive. Like, the combat is good, like, dialogues are good. Even the graphics are not that bad, and I'm not running it at max because I cannot. But I'm happy with how good the game is. I'm really surprised. It's one of those games that got more popular later on. It was kind of drowned by Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls and Skyrim, like, they took all the spotlight. But yeah, I think I will be finishing the stream here. I will save, so I will not progress on the game without you guys. So we are going to be continuing this adventure together, and yeah. It's been a really fun stream. You will start the next part of gameplay is an insane battle. Nice. So next stream will start with a bang then. That's so cool. Okay guys, have a good rest of your day or night, and yeah, I will put a community post if I will be able to stream next week. I hope to be able to stream next week so we can do some more stuff in Blue Archive, see if I manage to progress further in TFS, and yeah, continue this new adventure. So have a good one, thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.